It has a really steep learning curve, so it's really easy to like start this game and like totally get overwhelmed at all the learning everything. But your UI is like totally customizable, and this game is like really easy to mod, I've heard. There's a lot of cool stuff, I guess. But anything on your screen you can just drag around real easy and put it wherever you want, which is kind of cool. You could X if you want to get rid of any of this stuff. Your chat tabs are, you can modify them and click what channels you want. And you can make your own channels. I don't know if this, let me get rid of these. And I'm not in a guild. I'll keep that one there for whatever. Huh. That guy's pretty sexy, huh? Yeah. It's terrible. Music sounds horrible. But you can, well, the game music is pretty good. It's the Star Wars music. But you can get mods to, like, make the music different if you want. But, like, the player instrument music is god-awful. One of the biggest things I really loved about this game was, this is the only MMO I played where the economy was so player driven. I'll show you here real quick. So like all the items in the game pretty much, there's still like loot you can get, but the majority of the items in the game are crafted by another player. So this vehicle that I'm driving was made by a player, the armor I'm wearing, my backpack, my gun, all that stuff was created by a player, and then I bought it from them. You have architects make houses, and then you have players that are chefs that will craft food and drinks for buffs, like short buffs. Um, and then tailors make all this different clothing. Um, Weapons, you have weaponsmiths, armorsmiths, and then there's players that create droids. There's just so much that people make in this game, and they put a lot of effort into it, and they have to go find the best resources and do experiments to make stuff better. It's crazy. And then they'll set up shops, and here are all the different things you can search for on the map. Basically, go to vendor, and these are all different vendors on this planet. And so when you're looking for like a new item, you would go to all these different places for whatever planet you want to search, and you basically have to go shopping. And it might seem like a tedious thing, but I actually really liked it. Like, this is one of my favorite things, going around and looking for the best loot at these different shopkeepers. So one thing I do need is I need some more bounty hunter droids. So let's search that. Let's go droids, and then it tells you the name of the different vendors for droids, and if people are smart, they will name it whatever by whatever they're selling. Sometimes they just do their name though. So like bounty hunter droids. And if I want to see multiple ones of these, so like these are the closest to me. And then you can zoom in, I believe, yeah. So I am here. So we got bounty hunter droids there, so right click, create waypoint, so that tells me where that is. What's this one? More bounty hunter droids. Discounted droid clearance. Droids. Electric sheep droids. That is, I'll check these two first. That is probably those, there's little small droids that explode, like, they're good for bounty hunters if you're hunting someone down. You just have the droid go up to them, blow up like a bomb, and then you just start shooting away. Alright, so I'm gonna go pick up some droids, and then I gotta go to Naboo to do some bounty hunter missions. As soon as this has been a long grind, this one skill, but as soon as I finish that, if they have released to the point where you can hunt other players, I will be able to do it at that point. and I'll also be completely done with my template. So you get, when you start a character, you get 250 points, and basically you grind XP, and then you go learn that skill, and that takes up skill points. So then you lose some points, but you still have to grind the XP for whatever you want. So you can pick any skills you want as long as you're under the skill points that you have. So that was the interesting thing about this game. Like, you could have a combat profession like bounty hunter, and no one would do this, but if I wanted to, I could be a bounty hunter chef if I wanted. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so here's our waypoint. Someone's new little shop. Swoop bikes by Swoopy McSwoopface. Okay. Bounty hunter droids. Let's see what we got here. I need a crate. I'm always going to use these, so I'll just take a few. And the crates, sucky thing is, like, you're kind of taking them at their word for the crate. So sometimes it won't be exactly what you think, but usually it is. Then if it's a single item, you can hit details, and it shows you the item, and it'll give you any info. There's 5 quantity, who made it, what type it is, and the name of it. Alright, so take one more crate of those. And then Seeker Droids, I use up a lot more. I'll probably take all of his crates of that. Got a pretty decent amount of money from doing bounty hunter missions lately. Okay. So here's all the crates that I just bought. And my backpack's getting kind of full, huh? I'll toss some of these in my backpack. Backpack will hold 50 items, and there's not like a bigger or smaller backpack like on WoW with your bags. It's just one size. So now that's full. And I got a decent amount of seekers out and all that. Alright. So that's how you go shop for something. And then you want to make sure to delete your waypoints when you don't need them anymore. I just hit P, show only on current planet, and they'll be highlighted. So I'll go ahead and, unless it's a shop that you like really liked and you want to come back there, but your data pad can get flooded with the waypoints real quickly. Okay. And now we'll head back to the shuttle port. This was definitely like it's like the definition of a sandbox game. The questing in this game is really not very rewarding. You're better off going to certain areas to like kill stuff for loot. You'll just get, most of the time you just get like random junk for questing. Sometimes you'll get some cool things like for your house, like different paintings and stuff, but most of the time it's not worth it. It's really boring. There's no battlegrounds for PvP, so it's all world PvP. You never know. Like, you can just be going about your business in town, and then all of a sudden shooting starts breaking out. I always thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. Find starport. And I like this, when you type in a waypoint, it gives you, a lot of times it'll give you a pass. If it's like a major thing you're looking for. A starport, shuttleport, hospital. Put away my bike. So this for this guy, this template that I've made is I wanted to be like a gunslinger basically with handguns. So I've taken every single skill I could to become really good with pistols. So I'm a master pistolier. This gives me all the smuggler pistol abilities. And then I took bounty hunter pistols, and I'm a master marksman. So pretty much as good as I can get with pistols. And I have a few different ones for different damage. This scatter does acid. This one does energy. I think my DE10 is energy too, but I have a couple more in my backpack. Where's my DE10? There it is. So this is like the best handgun you can get. And I always wanted one when I played the game before, but I could never afford it. And this is energy too, and it has really high damage. It's nice. Alright, so off to Naboo. So for these bounty hunter missions, there's a little bit of a process. You have to track your target. So the first thing you do is you go take your mission from the mission terminal, and I'll show you when I do this. And then you have to go talk to an informant who gives you some information. And then you send off a probe droid, which leaves the planet, goes into orbit, and then will tell you the general vicinity of where your target is. And if they're on another planet, it'll just tell you what planet they are on, and you have to go to that planet. And then you have to send off seeker droids, which will... My skill's not high enough right now, but once your skill's high enough, they'll give you like constant updates on your target's position. So, but that's what I'm about to do right now. Alright, here's bounty hunter terminals. Fellow bounty hunters. Missions. This guy looks pretty cool. He's got the Boba Fett helmet. It's called Mandalorian armor in this game. I'd like to get some, but I don't. I think you get it from one of the, I guess you can call it a dungeon, but you can go in there by yourself. It's called Death Watch Bunker, but it helps to have a bunch of friends. I'll have to go check that out. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Alright, got a mission. Go ahead and get my bike out. I have the informant, a waypoint. Once you hit different levels, like once I get investigation 3, I'll have to use a different informant because this guy's only level 2. It says you're late. The information requires uploading to your datapad as we speak. You will contact me in advance of your arrival. Next time, be prompt. That's rude. I'm always late. Every time I talk to that guy, apparently. I thought this was really cool. I guess the people that are in charge of working on this project did this. This is hilarious. There used to be like 2 iron gates here, and you could really easily get stuck on them when you're riding your bike. And it looks like they deleted them and put palm trees here. That is like the coolest thing ever, I think. Alright. Let's go out here. Alright. So, we will call our probe droid. It says ETA 20 seconds. I'll zoom out, see if we can see it crashing down. 3, 2, 1. There it is in the water. Okay. Transmit biological signature. And now it will leave the atmosphere. And now what I usually will do, will just wait at the shuttle port. And then it will tell me, at this level, they're always on the same planet that I'm on. So it'll just tell me like the last known area, and then I'll send up seeker droids. There's some stormtroopers. I'll show you something funny real quick. So if you type /spit on this guy, the stormtroopers, they'll knock you on your ass. It's pretty funny. And he fined me 3,500 credits. He said some pocket lint and a Mirage melon isn't going to cut it, citizen. Your debt has been noted. Oh, now I owe more money? Jeez, that's brutal. We'll have to go flag up later and come kill this guy. You just have to wait. This is what happens, like if you're in PvP and one of your health pools or whatever goes down to 0, you just become unconscious with a timer. Alright, let's get back up. Let's get out of here. And put away the bike. Go through my emails here. That's one thing I liked about this game versus WoW. Like, to check your mail, you can check it wherever. You don't need to go to a mailbox. Okay, we got a target location. It's kind of near Theed. And the shuttle just freaking left. That sucks. We'll do this one. It's kind of more near that. And I have, Jesus Christ, 4 minutes until next shuttle. All right.